Christianity, it's a thing where people praise the Son more than they praise the Father. And that's what I don't like.
Okay.
Because if we are man made in a likeness, Jesus is our brother. You get what I'm saying? Why would I drop down and praise my brother instead of praising my father? And that goes back to honoring your parents.
I just gotta say something.
Good.
Have you read the Bible?
I read the Bible. I listen to the Bible. I receive from source straight.
I would say read it again.
Sir.
Let me ask you a question, Ray J.
Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to begin by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and shalom to hopefully elect. So you saw the first clip. It's the rapper Choppa, right? And he basically, to make it blunt and quick, straight to the point, he got it all wrong, man. We're not on the same level as Yahweh Shah, right? Who, he was saying Jesus, but we know that's the incorrect name of the only begotten Son of the Father, Yahweh, right? Yahweh being the Father, Yahweh Shah meaning the Son, right? Those are the true names in the Hebrew, in the Paleo-Hebrew, right? But again, he has it all backwards, man. They should both be reverenced of high esteem, of the highest esteem, right? You gotta understand, and let's grab this. But you gotta understand, it's Yahweh Shah who is going to who's going to give you that crown, that incorruptible crown, right? It's Yahweh Shah who is going to who's going to be, ruling, right? Let's see. It's really given. It's probably not gonna come up, because they want you to be so specific. But this is which one is it? Matthew 28:18. It says, "And Yahushua came and spake unto them, saying, All power is given unto me in heaven and in earth." Right? So all power is given to Yahushua, who is the Son, right? So no, we're not on the same level. You can't look at him as someone as equal to you, right? Because he's trying to say that he's our brother and he's equal to us, and we don't need to give him praise. He doesn't deserve praise, or that's completely false, completely foolish, man. And just going into that, this is Revelation 5:12, and it reads, "Saying with a loud voice, worthy." Well, I start at 11. It says, "The angels exalt the Lamb," right? The angels are our brothers, right? We were angels at a point in time, right? That's why there's an account when John had bowed to worship the angel, and he said, roughly paraphrasing, "See thou do it not," basically, right? Saying, that he's a fellow servant, the same as we are. You understand? But so the angels exalt the Lamb. Who was the Lamb? Yahweh Shah, right? The sacrificial lamb. So this is Revelation 5:11. It says, "And I beheld and I heard the voice of many angels round about the throne, and the beasts and the elders, and the number of them was 10,000 times 10,000, and thousands of thousands, saying with a loud voice, Worthy is the Lamb that was slain to receive power and riches and wisdom and strength and honor and glory and blessing." Who was that Lamb, man? Who was the Lamb that was slain? Yahweh Shah. The one that was prophesied all throughout the Old Testament, that's him. It's Yahweh Shah, the Son, man. So yeah, he deserves all of it. I mean, to use regular terms, he earned it, right? He earned it, right? Verse 13, it says, and every creature which is in heaven and on the earth and under the earth, and such as are in the sea, and all that are in them, I heard saying, blessing and honor and glory and power be unto him that sitteth upon the throne, and, right, you see how it says, and unto the Lamb forever and ever, right? So of course the one on the throne is who? The Father, Yahweh, right? But what's the scripture say? Let's grab it. Hopefully it's not too many to go through. It is a lot to go through. So I get, because I want to read it straight from the scriptures. This is which one do I want? Set down the right hand. I mean, we can just set down the right hand. I mean, they all basically say the same thing. The ones in Hebrews 1 and or read. Let's go to 10. It says, Hebrews 10 and 12, it says, but this man, after he had offered one sacrifice for sins forever, sat down on the right hand of the Most High, man. So it's just basically saying, he's right beside Yahweh, Yahweh, the Father, right? The Most High. So, and even, where's the other one? This one. This is John 5 and we'll start at 19. Or we'll start at 18, right? It says, therefore the Jews sought more to kill him because he not only had broken the Sabbath, but said also that the Most High was his Father, making himself equal with the Most High. Then answered, which we know, disclaimer, the Father and the Son are not the same people. Right? You don't believe that? I mean, Lord willing, I'll do a lesson going into that also. Right? But verse 19, it says, then answered Yahushua and said unto them, verily, verily, I say unto you, the Son can do nothing of himself, but what he seeth the Father do. For what things soever he doeth, these also doeth the Son likewise. For the Father loveth the Son, and showeth him all things that himself doeth, and he will show him greater works than these, that ye may marvel. Which is, I mean, it's really breaking it down perfectly. Saying, he just said the Son can do nothing of himself, right? He needs the Father. So they're not the same. They're not the same person, right? I don't understand how that can be so misconstrued by the Christian church, but you know, that's that confusion that, you know, that's that confusion that Esau Edom has brought, right? But continuing on, it says, verse 20, it says, for the Father loveth the Son, and showeth him all things that himself doeth, and he will show him greater works than these, that ye may marvel. Salakia, I lost my place, right? And give me a quick second. So verse 21, it says, for as the Father raiseth up the dead and quickeneth them, even so the Son quickeneth whom he will. For the Father judgeth no man, but have committed all judgment unto the Son. So in that, like I read earlier, it said what? All power in heaven and on earth is given unto me. So Yahushua had to have it given to him. He can't be the Father and have it. That makes no sense. He gave it to himself. That doesn't make sense. It makes no sense. But the point of this scripture that I really wanted was verse 23, where it says that all men should honor the Son, even as they honor the Father. He that honoreth not the Son honoreth not the Father which hath sent him. So if you're not gonna honor the Son, if you're not gonna bless the Son, if you're not gonna praise the Son, then you're not praising the Father, because the Father is the one that sent him, right? So, and it's funny. What's the actor's name? Jonathan Majors. How he said, read it again, because I mean, to have it so backwards is funny. But he's ultimately trying to come up some other way, and I'm gonna end it with this. This is John 10:1. It says, "Verily I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber." He is that door, man. He is that door, as it says right here in verse 7. Then said, or I started 6. It says, "This parable spake Yahushua unto them, but they understood not what things they were which he spake unto them. Then said Yahushua unto them again, Verily, verily, I say unto you, I am the door of the sheep. All that ever came before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not hear them. I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved, and shall go in and out and find pasture." So he is that door, man. You have to go through Yahushua in order to get to the Father, right? So, yeah. And Ellie Choppa, completely off, But Lord willing, this is edifying. All right, I'm going to end by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakaha Kodash. Double honors once again to the apostles and elders, to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, Salakia. And shalom to hopefully,